Fort Myers police say the driver of this sedan hit and killed a pedestrian. One person was shot and killed in this neighborhood this afternoon. The couple who lives here lost everything. There are several firefighters and deputies searching inside the preserve right now. It is all hands on deck. They have bloodhounds, drones using thermal imaging technology. They even have a swamp buggy back in there. Crews are loading these slot machines that are inside the arcade into these moving trucks one by one using dollies. And we've seen this happen before. The Cape Coral Police Department has been raiding these illegal gambling arcades over the past few weeks. I did speak to a deputy on scene and I asked him if the parents are going to face any charges. He says likely not. This seems to just be a big accident. The Department of Homeland Security says Joseph Giancola made threatening comments about ICE agents online. This morning, they raided his home, executing a search warrant. I have a copy of the warrant, and it's for searching electronics. Now that Air Force One left, crews are sweeping the facility, preparing for the first wave of detainees. The Trump administration says they could arrive at any moment now. There's also a mobile command center here. Detectives bring this in when they are going to be here for a long time. We were still seeing flames just a few moments ago. The fire keeps reigniting. Heavy smoke here. The mobile home is completely destroyed. I spoke with the security guard inside and he told me about 2 Lee County deputies attend every meeting. But as you can see behind me, there are a lot more here. It's taped off with crime scene tape. And then on the side of this apartment building, we have at least 10 of these guys detained. This Tesla is equipped with 7 built-in security cameras that capture every angle. The question on everyone's minds tonight, how in the world did a coyote get all the way up here and where did it go? I'm inside Roblox, a game that kids play every day. Nearly 4 years since the start of the war with Russia in Ukraine. But while things are looking great on Wall Street, the feeling isn't mutual on Main Street. Amanda Sassone has more on why everyday Americans aren't seeing the benefits of the economic boom. Deputies say she hit a mailbox and then kept driving and eventually crashed through a metal gate into a cow field. And we're going to fly as close as we can to the TFR line. This is the 5-mile no-fly zone around the National Fire in Big Cypress National Preserve. It's just 20 miles from Naples. Over 25,000 acres destroyed. This is the home of the endangered Florida panther.
You can see it from miles away, just the color difference between the lush green vegetation and the dead fire-stricken area was pretty bad.
Firefighters battling the fire for 5 days straight. From above, there are no signs of wildlife. Most of the fire's out. You can only see a few hot spots left. The National Park Service tells me it is 0% contained. But that does not mean no progress. It just means the area could still reignite. When they're 100% sure that it won't, that's when it's considered contained. Officials warn with strong winds and scorching temperatures, it could flare up again. Firefighters will continue working as the fire keeps burning over the next few days. The cause is still under investigation. Reporting in Collier County, Madison Adams.
My great-grandma, she's 95. She called me while I was at the height of my sickness. And I told her, hey, I'm not feeling too well. I actually have the measles. And she laughed. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're so old to get that.
Blaze Carney is one of the first Ave Maria University students to test positive for measles.
Patient number 2. I was locked up at the height of it, at least of this first wave.
On January 28th, the university sent an email alerting students measles was detected on campus.
The school did a great job. They sent an email as soon as they found out. And I happen to have those symptoms.
A painful ear infection, sore throat, and sniffles. Doctors say if you get 2 doses of the MMR vaccine, there's a 97% chance that you won't get measles. But Blaze is a rare breakthrough case. He got 2 shots as a child.
They had to test me. They didn't know if I actually had it.
And sure enough, he had measles. Things rapidly got worse. Blaze says he got a full body rash and went to the emergency room.
My friend took me, thankfully. They gave me IV fluids and a few steroids, and I was back on my way back to the dorm.
Quarantining in his dorm for the CDC's recommended 21 days. Blaze finally recovered and is now clear to go back to class. He's not sure where he got measles, but he did travel to Texas, Colorado, and Michigan over Christmas break.
I didn't eat for a week, and I lost 10 pounds in a week. Just because my throat was so sore.
Doctors say if you get the MMR vaccine up to 3 days after being exposed, it could prevent a severe case of measles. A source says measles caused a student's organs to fail, and another has corneal ulcerations, and their vision could be permanently damaged. Blaze has recovered and is now on a mission to convince others to get vaccinated.
Might not protect you 100%, but it's your best shot.
In Ave Maria, Madison Adams, Gulf Coast News.